Hi, this is Lee at IELTS, and in today's lesson we'll be looking at writing task 1, focusing on trends. Our example will use a line graph, but trends are also discussed in pie charts, bar charts, and tables. In our example line chart, it shows the number of bicycle riders in 4 different countries in Europe between 1990 and 2010. In detail, we'll be looking at Germany, and more specifically, the years 1995 to 2005. We're going to start with the subject and a verb. The number of German cyclists decreased. While this is a good English sentence, it needs work. It needs more information. Use an adverb to describe the verb. The number of German cyclists decreased dramatically. This is a very good way of showing our grammatical range because dramatically is adverbial modification, but also decreased dramatically shows the use of collocation, therefore it increases our chances of getting a better lexical resource score. Give data to support your claims. This is one of the biggest things that candidates leave out. Use numbers, generally from the y-axis. The number of German cyclists decreased dramatically from 300,000 to 70,000. However, these were imprecise numbers, so we're going to use vocabulary of estimation. The number of German cyclists decreased dramatically from just over 300,000 to approximately 70,000. Just over 300,000 means 310,000, maybe 315,000. Approximately means just a little bit less or a little bit more. So the number could be 69,000, 70,000, or 71,000. We can also give more specific details by saying when. The number of German cyclists decreased dramatically from just over 300,000 to 70,000 between 1995 and 2005. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than this. Keep it simple. We can also add a summary. The number of German cyclists decreased dramatically from just over 300,000 to approximately 70,000 between 1995 and 2005, a fall of around 230,000 riders in 10 years. All we're summarizing here is the difference between 1995 and 2005 and saying what the time period was. Alternatively, we can start with a noun phrase. There was a dramatic decrease in the number of German cyclists from just over 300,000 to approximately 70,000. All we have done is we've taken the verb and the adverb forms and we've made them the adjective and noun forms. Or we can also use a relative clause. The number of people who rode bicycles in Germany decreased dramatically from just over 300,000 to approximately 70,000. Relative clauses are massive in IELTS writing. Make sure you use them in task 1 and task 2. We'll have a look at a completed trend. Looking at Germany for the years 1990 to 2010, we have our model answer, which is after an initial rise from 200,000 in 1990, the number of German cyclists decreased dramatically from just over 300,000 to approximately 70,000 between 1995 and 2005, a fall of around 230 riders in 10 years. However, this trend continued to decrease slightly until the end of the period. This is 49 words. This is 1/3 of the total number of words we need to write for task 1. If you can write at least one trend like this, you're going to be doing very well. And now the final word. Find your subject and verb first. This is the easiest and most efficient way of getting your sentence started. Once you have these, you're on your way. Then add your details, add your adverbs, add your numbers, use estimation vocabulary if it's needed. Don't forget your years, and if you like, you can add a summary. For variety, start with a noun phrase or use a relative clause. You can use both. The more variety you have, the better your sentences will be. This technique can be used for pie, bar, line charts, as well as tables when discussing trends. This is the changes between 2 points in time. To do this well, you must practice. As with anything, Practice makes perfect. Good luck. This has been Lee at IELTS. Thank you for listening today, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. See you later.